And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. That big old guy over there is Shaquille O'Neal. And we can feel the intensity of these playoffs starting to ramp up before Game 3 of the first round. And the series being hosted in Milwaukee for tonight's game as the Bucks will be going up against the Miami Heat. And taking a look here at the Heat, they got it done in Game 2, much to the delight of their hometown fans. They'll try to keep those good times going tonight. All right, Shaq, you go on the road in the playoffs. You lose the first two games.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the tide can turn in this one. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It is great to have you with us. We've got Miami facing Milwaukee. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And obviously losing this game would be a killer. Kevin, nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So momentum can be on their side with one victory. It's got to happen tonight.
Well, it definitely is, Steve, but still, at this point, the series is pretty much right where people expected it to be. Now it's their turn to use their home court advantage and gain some traction in this series.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dang and Bosch are the 3 and 4. D-Wade out there with Dragic, and it's Whiteside in at the 5. Mayo, that's good.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Here is Whiteside. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Kicks to Mayo. Plumlee sets the pick for Mayo. Back to Carter Williams. Mayo against Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Mayo into the lane. No luck. Now the Heat take it the other way. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, in that game, Kevin, they did damage in all sorts of different ways. They were pretty much unstoppable offensively.
Yeah, it was showtime, Steve. They showed off every resource they had at that end of the floor.
Now here's Carter Williams after Dwayne Wade's miss. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. Trying his luck deep. Rebound by the Heat. Wade drives in. Shot is off.
It's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those. Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Dang against Mayo. Here's Bosch. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bosch has got his first bucket in this one.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Here's Parker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And it's Wade penetrating. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the wide. It could be a 3-point play.
He's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, if he gets going early, he could be problems all day.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Pachulia is checked in for Plumlee. John Henson comes in for Parker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Michael Carter Williams. And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Beasley comes in for Chris Bosh. Allen's checked in for Luol Deng. And Nash is subbed in for Goran Dragic. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami. And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
On the court for the Heat, they've got Anderson. Salmon's out there with Beasley. Then there's Allen. And it's Nash in at the point guard. The Heat with the lead. It's Allen on the wing. Allen with another miss. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And Kevin, that's exactly why this is an important possession for them.
And Henson kicks to Mayo. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. With the break in the action, let's see who are the league's best shooting teams during the regular season. Number 1, the Heat.
You know, this team had excellent numbers during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Well, the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Henson sets a screen for Lynn. To the wing on the left. Outside Mayo. Beyond the arc. Middleton can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 4. Nash kicks to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Allen's got 5 points so far.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's Lynn. The Bucks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mayo from the arc. The putback and slam dunk by Henson.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big-time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Pachulia. Parker comes in for Henson. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Carter Williams in for Jeremy Lin. Bucks trail by 6. Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Middleton the pass to Carter Williams. Parker kicks to Carter Williams. Here's Middleton. And the 3 off target. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's stolen by Carter Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Chris Bosh. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That's good from Carter Williams. Carter Williams hits them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Plumlee with the steal. And here's the fast break. Carter Williams leading the way. Blocked. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. He kicks it to Parker. The dish now to Middleton. Lets it fly. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
Second quarter ends. And we welcome you back to our coverage of Round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Bucks trail by 4. Carter Williams is out there with Mayo. Then it's Miles Plumlee. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Parker in at the power forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now here's Wade. He has 5. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. So it's the Bucks now. Outside Mayo. To tie, and it's sent back by Bosh. Wade with it, now defended by Carter Williams. Wade drives in, a stupendous finish in traffic. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
He's got such good hands around the basket. He rarely allows those opportunities to slip away.
1:57 left in the third. And Plumlee kicks to Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Outside Bosh, pass to Dang. Back to Bosh. Shot clock at 6. Dragic with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Pachulia, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. John Henson comes in for Parker, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Carter Williams. Now here's Lin. Mayo with a screen on Dragic. Outside Mayo. Right side Mayo. From about 16, jump shot is good.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And the Heat call time here.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Lin against Dragic. Wade outside. The kick out to Bosh. Stolen by Henson. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Outside, Lin. Henson sets a screen for Lin. To the inside. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Henson.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Now here's Lin. After Dwayne Wade's miss, Mayo into the lane. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. John Salmons, he's checked in for the Heat. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Middleton dishes to Pachulia. 6 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Tries it from 9. No good off the front iron.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
The second effort. And no good trying to get that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Miami ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. He had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. We've got Salmons. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Chris Bosh, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
Dragic the pass to Wade. And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Well, he's so reliable when he gets in tight, guys, and that hoop there gives him a nice little cushion here late.
Carter Williams against Dragic. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the ring.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Here's Carter Williams. Parker left side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wade is covering. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we were really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bang comes in for John Salmons. And Allen subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Dragic gets the bucket.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range as he senses that the defense has backed off.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 5. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Bucks making a change here. Mayo's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Wade's checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, Doris. And the Bucks with possession here, following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
That's good. And the Heat lead by 5.
The 2 points are pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Parker. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
It sounds like a rock concert in here.
Well, they've been waiting to explode all game, and they finally got a reason to do so.
Allen kicks to Bosh. The feed to Dragic. Good. It's Bosh picking up the assist.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Mayo into the lane. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And now we've got the intentional foul. When they go to the intentional foul, first free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Mayo left side. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Sixteen seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a two-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, they're drawing up the only thing they can here. I mean, just get off a quick one and then go ahead and foul.
I think free throws are going to be front and center the rest of the way here. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Carter Williams kicks to Mayo. Takes a 3. Can't get it to go. And so it's Miami winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Dorisberg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.